Morning, it's a terrific start to the show. The Motown Legends of '93 is a tour which is going around Australia, starring three groups there, but we have got top of the bill with us this morning. Please welcome to Good Morning Australia, the Commodores. William King, J.D. Nicholas and Walter Orange. Welcome to the show, guys. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
All right.
Well, as one of the originals of the group, got to ask you, I mean, did you ever realise that it was going to take off as it did and take such an important part of recording history?
Never in a million years. But then again, we never thought that we would never make it. I mean, we always thought that we were number one.
Right.
Back in college, you know, just playing around the campus and playing in Tuskegee, Alabama. That's where we're from. And playing, you know, but we furthered our careers by leaving Tuskegee one year, going to New York, and being, as I would say, picked up, discovered there, and here we are today.
In the very early days, you shared the bill with a group called the Jackson 5, didn't
Absolutely, you? Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5.
Did you ever think that he was going to become as big as he has?
Oh, my goodness. No, I mean, we thought at that time, when we were touring with them, that they were already giants in the business. And to become even larger and more exposed and bigger, and no, never.
Where did you say you were out of originally?
Tuskegee, Alabama.
Well, I've got a little bet to lay. I reckon J.D. is not out of there at all. I'd say more like London, maybe?
South London, yeah.
When did you get with the guys, J.D.?
About 8 years ago, about a year in between Lionel Richie leaving and myself joining. It was about, 84, late 84, yeah.
So where did you join them? Over there, home, or over in their place?
No, I was in another band called Heatwave at the time, and we were touring America, and that's how we met the guys. We went back to England after our tour was finished, and in between that time, Richie left the group, and the guys had called me up in London, and I flew over and did a few songs with the group, and then decided to stay on. Yeah.
What was the feeling when Lionel left the group there? I mean, were you concerned that things weren't going to maybe be able to pick up again?
No. When we designed the group, we designed the group around 6 members, and of course the public, the industry, they turn it into what they want it to be.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie and the Commodores, it could have been the Temptations or whatever. And in our case, when Richie left, it hurt because we had been together for so long. It was like losing a brother or a sister.
And he left simply because he wanted to go solo?
He wanted to go solo, and it was a business move for him. And we didn't quite understand that. And, you know, he's been very, very successful, and we're all happy about that. And hopefully one day that we can get back together and do a reunion tour. Yes.
What about you, William? The group came into your life when?
From the very beginning, I was one of the originators.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
See, where's your homework?
Well, I didn't. I thought only one of the guys. I thought you were the only original.
We need to spank the person who gave you your
But
paper.
who was the very first person?
Well, you know what? It really wasn't a first. We were college students. We were in the rec, you know, like the rec room where you just go in and shoot pool and all of that. So we kind of like bumped into each other at the pool table. And one guy said, you know, well, I play music. And another guy said, well, I play a little music too. And we were all right. We only played a little music. And so we decided that we wanted to play music, because we had done it in the past, and we wanted to meet girls. And we thought that this was the best way to do both.
Right.
And we were right.
Yes, indeed. in both counts.
In both counts.
Right.
In both counts.
85, of course, Night Shift, that was some sort of turning point too, because that really got the group back on the road, didn't it?
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you that is a God-blessed song, because me being one of the writers, the originator of the song, when I wrote it, believe me, it wasn't about Marvin Gaye or Jackie Wilson. It would have been about some girl and falling in love and that whole thing. It was written like almost a year prior to the situation of the death of Marvin Gaye.
Yes.
And it just so happened that when we were putting the album together a year later, all of this occurrence was going on, and looked like it just would not just pass go in the past of the passing of Marvin Gaye. So we decided to dedicate a song to Marvin Gaye and Jackie Wilson, and it went through the roof. Won us our very first Grammy, even without a Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
You know, so that really gave us the notoriety and gave us, you know, that stigma back in the industry, that they can really hold their own.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can get lucky, can't you? I mean, it was the right time, the right place, the right circumstances, everything. And now, of course, you're way out there. This is the latest CD by the guys, and I recommend it to you. They're going to do the first single track from it this morning on the show, Everything Reminds Me of You.
That's on our own record label, by the way.
Oh, right, you own the record label too?
Yeah, we own the record label now.
My God, I should have been on my knees whilst I was talking. I mean, not only are you fine performers, but also obviously multi-millionaires.
I've got a quick question, though.
Yeah.
There's a little rumour back there. Well, not rumour. Somebody was hollering moon face. What does that mean? Somebody kept saying...
hang on
I
a
hope it's
sec.
not...
I'm not going to tell you unless you guys do your background. I mean, you can't come in here without reading...
Well, you know, it sounds like to me somebody's going to get fired.
No, it's my nickname, and it's quite generally
Okay, is that
known.
what it is? All right.
I don't know why they call me Moonface, do you?
I don't know either.
No?
Guys, if you'd like to make it centre stage, it's a great pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks for doing it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'll give thee the list of the dates you're playing right after you perform.
Great.
For us.
Absolutely.
Good to see you all.
Thank you, Matt. Cheers.
Great guys, and of course, a great group.